YouTube Live. I'm back. Friday night, late at night. Here to do another YouTube Live for you all. How we all doing? I'm not going to be on for that long, so, oh man, what a weird day I've had. Let me get on the YouTube. Let's see who's watching. Is anybody there yet? Let's see. Let me view my channel so I can start answering some questions and talking to you all. There we go. I'm live. Any questions? Well, I've only been on for a few seconds, so I'll wait. I'll wait for the questions to start. Hold on. Let me adjust my camera a little bit here. It's not really my camera, but well, this is the best I can do. It's my phone. All right, there you go. Justin, I like the popular one, Nevermind. I like that one. And a couple songs off Insecticide. And Mick, my brother, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you all just pop in right when I go on. It means you guys are subscribers and you know when I'm on. So that's awesome. Last week was crazy. I did like fucking 4 hours. I'm only probably going to be on an hour tonight. Do you think Ace had as much input as Peter in the 70s era Kiss? I think he had more, actually. He wrote a lot of songs. You know, off every album except for Rock and Roll Over, I believe. Am I right? He's featured not as much as Gene and Paul, but where is everybody? They'll be popping in soon. So I'm just waiting. Hey, Dr. Fuck, you rock, brother. Well, Mr. Steel Kisser, you rock, my friend. You rock as well, brother. I had a lot of fun doing the YouTube Live last week, so I figured, fuck it. I'm home. It's late at night, 2 in the morning. Figure I'd talk with some of you. Hopefully more people show up, guys. So how's everybody doing? What do you think of Aces playing at the recent Vault events? Well, I was at one of them and it was piss poor, but it was still cool. I was at the Miami one. Do you think Peter's solo career had potential? No. No. Even like, you know, his more rockin' album, Cat 1, is very forgettable. I love Peter, though. I love Peter's voice. I think he has the best voice in Kiss out of the 4. Hello from Seattle, Washington. Well, hello from Miami Beach, Florida. I'm a little mellow tonight, as you can tell, but I'm ready to talk. I'm not going to be parched. I'm going to have some water, which I just purchased at the store. I'm not playing no songs tonight, by the way. My computer died. I'm working on my laptop here. But, yeah, my computer, it said I couldn't log in, and then I took it to, what is it, Geek Squad, and they were like, we got to erase everything. What's up, America? I just gone on my lunch break. Hello, Mark Stewart. And hope you enjoy your lunch, brother. What do you think was 2 most talented members of Black Sabbath? The 2 most talented? That's a tough one, because definitely Tony Iommi is one of them. But shit, it's a toss-up between Geezer and Bill Ward. They were both fucking amazing. Ozzy's amazing, too. Yes, I would. Because I'm a fan of Monster. If they released an album without makeup, I'd be a little more comfortable with it. But at the same time, they're doing it for money, man. Nobody would give a fuck without makeup. I would. I love Monster. I don't care. I get a lot of shit for that, but you know, who gives a fuck? I'm like a monkey in a zoo. You throw shit at me, I'll throw it right back at you. What do you think of Greta Van Fleet? I don't like it. I've heard it and it does nothing for me. But hey, man, it's rocking and it's getting popular, so I'm all for that. Put rock on the map, even if it sucks in my ears. I'm all for stuff being out there. You know, cool, dude. Monster's a great album. You know, a lot of people hate it, but not me. Not me, bro. Oh, let me get comfortable here. Ugh. I know it's a little dark in my house, but I got a headache. Yes, I agree. I'm not a fan of Sonic Boom either. Sonic Boom was kind of horrendous. Not a fan. Are you excited to meet Vinnie Vincent? I'm not. I'm home. Should be in Orlando now to meet him. But with all my financial problems at the moment, it kind of threw a monkey wrench in everything. But yeah, unfortunately, it's going on now, and I'm still home. I was gonna go, but shit happens. My day was terrible, Quill, but at the same time, I'm above ground, so it's not. It could be worse. My day was not good. Um, my computer's messed up. I'm losing everything. You know, they're wiping it clean, and it's not because of viruses or anything. It's some kind of like program, you know, meltdown on. I mean, the computer's fine, but it totally erased my login thing, and they said the only way to fix that is by wiping off the screen. They told me they were able. They go look, we could save all your programs, but we got to send it somewhere else, and it's going to cost you $1,500. And I was like, well, fuck that. I can buy a new computer with that money. So might as well just wipe my shit clean. So it could have been a better day. And plus, I can't go to Orlando now to see Vinnie Vincent. So a lot of bad shit happened. But I'm not a pessimist. I hear you, Quill. We all have those days, bro. Stay strong, man. That's what I'm doing. I mean, it sucks, and I should be more pissed than I am, but it's like shit happens, man. So I hope you and your friend fix that argument. What song would you put on different Kiss albums? What songs would you put on different Kiss albums? I don't understand what that question means. Can you uh, specify what that meant? I think for Kiss's final concert, they should do a tribute to Eric Card by doing a hologram of him. That's cool. People are very much against holograms. I'm not really against it, so I welcome it as long as it's better than the Dio one. I was all for the Dio one, and then I saw the footage, and I was like, Dio never moved like that. That's some weird Dio footage. What do you think is a better guitar player, Vinny or Bruce? Vinny, definitely Vinny. I like Bruce though, but Vinny I think is a better player when he was in Kiss. If I'm gonna judge Bruce versus Vinny with Vinny's Invasion, I'll go with Bruce. But I liked what Vinny did in Kiss more than what Bruce did. Maybe we could have a hologram of '70s Paul too, yeah. Or just piping his fucking vocals. Should I get an Ibanez guitar or a Gibson? I'm not a guitar dude, so I can't really tell you that. You know, I'd probably be giving you the wrong answer. Though, if I was to pick, me personally, I'd go with a Gibson. But don't listen to me. I'm not a guitar player. Bruce is as gay as Paul. Well, Bruce, is you're the first person I see talk bad about Bruce. Bruce is like Teflon. Everybody loves Bruce, but I got some, which I'm not gonna air, but I got some little dirty thing on Bruce that he said in private, but I'm not gonna air it. He's not the angel y'all think you are. Chuck H, you fucking rule, brother. What's your favorite song of all time? Stargazer by Rainbow. That's my favorite song of all time. Oh, Rip Mama Cult's just gonna throw that on there because she dies. She died today. Well, oh, that's right. Bruce's mom died today. I saw that earlier. Yeah, rest in peace. Terrible, terrible news. Like, what song would have fit better on different albums? Justin, I'm sorry, bro. I'm kind of tired and had a long day, so I'm still not registering that. I know I suck, dude. It's not you, it's me. Sorry. What's your favorite Slayer song? Cryonics. Let me see what. I'll try to answer that, Justin. Give me a second. I also like Eric Carr's drumming. His drumming kind of reminded me on John Bonham's of Zeppelin. Yes, of course, especially on Creature of the Night. Is what Jason's asking for. Um, I think all the songs are fine. You know, in the '70s albums, I wouldn't switch anything around actually, but I would have put. I would have said, you know, get some of those solo album songs and side four of Kiss Alive 2 and make a good album out of that instead of like the four solo albums. I hope that answers your question in one way. Ready for Jack and Coke? Bro, if I drink any Jack and Coke now, I'll fucking pass out. I'm tired, dude. All right, Maroon Man, I'm glad you caught it as well, brother. Glad you're here, man. Wow, Show No Mercy track. My necro is necrophiliac. I feel the urge, the growing need to fuck a simple corpse. Great song. Excuse me. Great song. Down to the fire. Whatever. So even tired I can't remember this song. My favorite song off of Hell Awaits, by the way. What do you think of David Bowie? I'm a very casual fan. I have a lot of respect for the guy. And there's songs that I know of his that I absolutely love, but not really that aware of him, but he far from sucked. I should look more into David Bowie, actually. No, actually, Jolly, my last one was last week, and it was 4 hours long, and it was a lot of fun. But I'm not doing that tonight. I'm going to be lucky if I last an hour. Now I want to know what Bruce said. I know, I suck for teasing you guys, right? Do you think... do you like the Thundercats? My dad made the original character for which was fucking crazy to me, honestly. I don't know the Thundercats. What was that, like a cartoon or something? I know I've heard about it before, but I don't know much about it. Do you have any classic Metallica favorite song? My all-time favorite Metallica song is Orion. Jaws, yeah, my favorite movie. Eating breakfast and watching this from Sweden. Great start of the day. That's awesome. Hi, Sweden! That's awesome. Sweden has like the hottest chicks, right? All blonde, beautiful girls over there. I love blondes. My preference. Led Zeppelin or Guns N' Roses? Haha, the question drove me crazy. Well, to me, it's Led Zeppelin, hands down, even though I'm not a Guns N' Roses hater, but Led Zeppelin are just way above. How long would you say Kiss metal phase lasted? I mean, the most metal Kiss got was, in my opinion, the Vinnie Vincent years. Lick It Up and Creatures are, to me, the most metal albums. I didn't go to Spooky Empire, dude. I ran into a lot of problems. My computer is all fucked up because of some kind of like a hard drive issue. And financially, I got fucked. So Spooky Empire is going on now as we speak, and here I am at home in Miami Beach. Couldn't go, man. Shit happens. I know it sucks. How about Bad News Guinness Con? What? I don't know what that means, dude. In Chicago, Crack listens to Morbid Angel and Watching You. All right. Morbid Angel is my all-time favorite death metal band. Will you tour on the West Coast? God, I want to so bad. Hopefully one day. Do you think Creature of the Night would be different if Ace played on it? and did the tour, definitely. But I think it still would have kicked ass. Have you ever been to Texas, or do you ever plan on going there? I plan on going, but I've never been there, and I'd love to change that. I'd like to play a show in Texas, actually. I know the Texas scene is fucking awesome. This chat is a little better than last week. Last week I was bombarded with so many questions, I was like. So I like how this is taking its time. It's chill. I know I'm chill tonight, man. I'm not really my regular crazy self. Watching from W this morning after working all night. Thank you so much, Jack Latoya. Glad to have you here, man. Would you rather listen to Alive 3 or Revenge? Oof. I don't like either. I'd say it's a tie. I'd rather listen to them both. You know. America loves Dr. Fuck. Good night. Good night, Richard. If you came to Texas, I'd come see you in a heartbeat. Well, thank you so much, Quill. I'd like to see you there. What's your favorite Star? Oh my God. What's my favorite Star Wars movie if you're into it? Look, I love Star Wars. And I have the most unpopular I know a lot of you are going to, especially if you're a Star Wars geek, you're going to think I'm fucking nuts. But forever, my favorite was Empire Strikes Back. What most people consider their favorite. But now my favorite is, get ready for this, The Last Jedi. I think that's the best Star Wars movie yet. I know, I'm nuts. I know. You don't have to rub it in. Do you see Ace Frehley rejoining Kiss after doing stuff with Paul and Gene recently? Yes. I have a feeling it's going to happen. May the force be with you, dude. It's phenomenal, dude. What's phenomenal? Last Jedi? Oh, I think it is. Who's your favorite Sith? Isn't Darth Vader a Sith? He's definitely my favorite. Gene Hoglan or Dave Lombardo? Technically Gene Hoglan, but I dig Dave Lombardo's playing more. I joined the Kiss Army again about a year ago. I left around when I was 6 or 7, I think, when I found your channel, liked it, how I was able to find out all the news and everything still going on. I really do appreciate that, Jolly Canadian. That's awesome. Was Great Expectations the first Kiss song where you went into the wrong direction? I don't like that song, so yeah. Who's your favorite guitarist of all time? I'm guessing Tony Iommi. No, it's Eddie Van Halen. Edward Van Halen is my favorite guitar player of all time. Followed closely by Randy Rhoads and Gary Moore. Some of the guys that were in the Young Ones had another show, a band called Bad News. Yes, I know. They made a video called Genghis Khan. Oh, that's what you were saying before. Did you hear their version of Bohemian Rhapsody? Pretty funny. Bat Vol started then. Chuck H, what's up with Van Halen? Fuck if I know. What's your favorite Van Halen album? The first one. My favorite Van Halen albums are in order. The first one's my favorite, then 2, then Women and Children first, then Fair Warning, then Diver Down. Yes, I like Diver Down more than 84. I think Diver Down is extremely underrated because everybody complains it's got too many covers. But yet those covers don't sound like the original. And who gives a fuck? I mean, that's what gets me about people. Oh, I don't like it because it's covered. How about not liking it because of the music? No, because what's the story behind it, you know? I don't know. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I mean, I noticed that, you know, oh, I don't like that live album because it's touched up. Well, what about the music? What if you didn't know it was touched up? Would you like it more? What do you like better, Hard Times or Save Your Love? Hard Times. I love Save Your Love, though. They're both great. We caught this kid at my school faking the Eruption solo, and we all got on his ass for lying. I saw Bad News on Donington 1986. Do you guys watch the Young Ones in the U.S.? Yes. If you look at my video, Thrasher Dies video for Fatal Fury, I'm wearing a Young Ones t-shirt. Huge fan of the Young Ones. Love them. Just waiting for the next question. I saw the Mentors when I was 14. Righteous, dude. I saw the Mentors 3 times. 2 times with El Duce, 1 time last year. Uh, which songs were fake on Alive too? Well, definitely. I think all of them. But definitely um, Hard Luck Woman and Tomorrow and Tonight, because back then those were never performed live. But I believe the whole album's touched up, and that's why that album's great. I love Touched Up live album. Do you have an Instagram account? Yes, I do. I think it's Ralph Vieira. Ever see Gigi? No, I never have, dude. I would have got a black eye if I did, huh? What was your first concert? Cheap Trick at the Miami High Life with the Rockets, a band that both bands opened for Kiss. By the way, I have a Cheap Trick channel. I just put up a new review today. Cheap Trick 2. If you like Cheap Trick, subscribe, please. You're gonna have a, you're gonna get a new review every Friday, first Friday of every month. There's already 2 others already on private that I scheduled them for the next 2 Fridays. So if I get hit by a bus and die, you're gonna get 2 more reviews from me from the grave. Do you listen to any newer bands? Dude, of course. Dude, you want some recommendations? Night Demon, Elm Street, Dr. Living Dead, Corrodia. What's your least favorite song on Rubber Soul? My favorite Beatles album. Probably It's Been a Long Time. Da, 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 da. Wait, that one. That's my least favorite. Like it, but I like the other songs more. Uh, New bands. Atomic. God, there's so many. Just followed you on Instagram. Thank you, Quill. Do you listen to Eagles? No, not really. I own some songs. I like a Disco Strangler. That's like one of the Eagles songs that I'm like, damn, I love that song. But I don't hate the Eagles, but you know, they're just whatever to me. It's one of the many bands that Do you like Wasp? I love Wasp up to Headless Children. Though some of Crimson Idol I like, and I love the song Charisma from Dying in a New World or something. But shit, to me, nothing beats the first album, man. What made you decide to review Presence by Led Zeppelin? Did I? I'm so bad at knowing anything, of what I did. I love that album. Not my favorite Zeppelin album, but I love it. I think it's very unappreciated, so maybe that's why I did it. By the way, I was in Tokyo last night wearing my Dress to Kill shirt, and 2 bars started playing Kiss for me. Dude, that's awesome you were in Tokyo. I wish I can go to fucking Japan. Maybe one day. Dude, earlier tonight I was watching some of your old reviews, and it returned me on to the Fraley's comment. I love your reviews. You're one of the best at reviewing albums. I really appreciate that, dude. Malamo. Thank you so much, dude. I really do. Unholy Terror. Okay, there you go. Again, thank you, Malamo. I'm glad that you checking out my stuff. You like AC/DC, right? What's your favorite song from them? Touch Too Much. Any new Kiss reviews coming? Review you wanted the best heard. I don't know. At the moment, dude, I don't know. The future's on. I'll get back to reviewing, but all my programs are gone. I got to rebuy them and shit. So it's going to be a while before I can do anything. My brother said Kiss is the skid mark at the bottom of the rock and roll underwear, and I grabbed the guitar pick of his and threw it across the room. Haters gonna hate, right? Fuck them. Have you seen Bottom over them too? If you should, check it out. Bottom Over Them Too What is that, dude? A movie? I don't know what that is. What would happen if the Kiss reunion tour never happened? I'll tell you this, man. It would have they would have just went down because after revenge and all that shit didn't really do that well, and they were starting to hurt. I saw two shows on the Lick It Up tour. The crowd chanted, "We want Ace." Do you have that as your recollection? No. I saw that tour once, and I saw Creatures of the Night, but I never heard that at the shows. But that's wild. And I think that's pretty cool. Even though I like Vinnie Vincent, I'm glad that people were yelling, "We want Ace." Do you think Vinnie deserved a second chance in Kiss? I don't know, to tell you the truth. I don't think so. I mean, I would like him to be back in Kiss. Buy them Pirate Bay. I don't download, dude, because at one time I downloaded and they took away my internet. Seriously. And I wasn't even downloading anything copyrighted. And I was on Pirate Bay. I was getting what I was downloading was demos and rare live bootleg stuff, and they took away my internet for that. It's part of my internet provider, but I have no choice. My condominium where I live, we all get internet for free here, so I'm not about to pay for monthly thing for internet just so I can download shit. And I don't like downloading, to tell you the truth. I like demos and stuff you can't buy in stores. I'll download that, but not anymore. Sorry, meant Bottom over there. It's early in the UK. Bottom was another show with Aiden. Oh, no, I never seen that one. Is that the show that's on the? Because I have the DVD of the Young Ones, and it brings like a show on there that was on after the Young Ones. That I believe it's that same show. I got to tell you the truth, I don't remember how it was. I got to watch it again. Big Brother's always watching. Yeah, well, what can you do? Is DJ Ashba a great guitarist? I saw him with Guns N' Roses, and I didn't think he was that good. I didn't care for his playing. What do you think would have happened if Kiss if Eric Carr lived? I think they still would have canned him for Peter Criss on the reunion. That's what I think. Kissology Volume 4. Do we need this? As long as they have early 70s shit, yes. For me, I'd like to get my hands on more 70s Kiss. And, everything up to, Lick It Up. Okay, Crashing Out, one last question, man. Do you remember watching All in the Family in the 70s? Of course, dude. One of my favorite shows, probably my favorite comedy of all time. I have them all on DVD, well, not all, but I have most on DVD. I bought them. I fucking love All in the Family. If Eric Carr lived, I doubt the Kiss reunion would have been that great. What do you think of Buckethead? I love Buckethead, and I'm going to go see him for the third time. I just purchased my ticket 3 days ago. Love Buckethead. Great guitar player. Very entertaining live. You guys got to see Buckethead if you haven't. Love him. It's just hard to keep up with his discography. He has 130,000 albums. So, but yeah, Buckethead is awesome. I prefer him over Slash. When he was in Guns N' Roses, he was doing the Slash solos better than Slash. Was 6 a.m. a decent band? Not to these ears. Shit was terrible to me. I saw him live too in the Motley Crue Fest, whatever. Shit was terrible. All right, I'm going to bed now. Take care. Take care. Of you. Also, Quill, man. Thanks for checking out my live stream and my channel. You rock. Dr. Fuck, you're a legend. Thank you, Tommy. I know you hate the song My Way, but the demo is way better than the studio version. Well, check it out. Night Brother, you fucking rule. Oh, Soothsayer, dude. What a great fucking song. Very emotional playing on that song from Buckethead. Did you ever like T-Rex? To tell you the truth, I don't know anything about T-Rex. I heard Bang a Gong and 20th Century Boy, and I didn't like either of those songs, so I never looked into anything else they did. So I cannot judge a band by 2 songs. I saw Buckethead live 2 years ago, and he freaked out and left the stage for almost 20 minutes. He came back later though. Wow, Buckethead's an odd dude, and I like that about him. Why did he freak out? Was there any reason, or did you guys not know why he freaked out? What was your reaction to Kiss taking off the makeup? At the time, I was like cool with it. I was like, all right, cool. I get to see what they finally look like. But I think it was time too. It's like, I think they took off their makeup at the perfect time. What was your reaction to? Oh wait, I read that. What do you think about Joe Bonamassa? Great guitar player. I've never seen him live though, but I like him, and I love Black Country Communion. Everyone has an opinion on Monster and Sonic Boom. My question is, what are the Steelers' chances of winning the Super Bowl this upcoming season? I don't like football, dude. The only sport I like is picking up chicks. I used to be a football fan when I was a little kid. What do you think of the movie Good to See You, Alice Cooper? Love it. Very cool 70s type shit, I like the little storyline in the beginning, where Alice is dressed, the whole band is dressed. I love the original Alice Cooper band. Good stuff. $1 Billion Baby Store, badass. I think he freaked out over some technical equipment or something. Wow. That's wild. Give me a second, guys. Be right back. Talks amongst yourself. I ain't going nowhere. I told you I'd be right back. I saw Ace in 2008 before he played. Before he played what? Who's the biggest asshole of the bands you have met? Well, I didn't really meet Blackie Lawless, but boy, he was a total dickhead. Wanted to kick my ass. Long story. Man, for the most part, everybody's been cool. Gary Holt was kind of a dick. Well, no, not kind of, a big-ass prick when I met him, like, in the early 90s, and then I met him, like, in recent years, and he was super cool. So if I didn't meet him in recent years, I'd say it was Gary Holt. But, I'll still stick with Gary Holt in the early 90s, major prick. Speaking of Alice Cooper, have you heard the latest album, Paranormal? It was amazing, in my opinion. Maroon Man, don't hate me, but I couldn't get into that album at all. Love Gun, he said, I wish I wrote that song. Maximilian. I'm a little lost there. Would you ever consider the Stooges a punk band or just a garage? I would say they were more garage rock, like the MC5 and stuff like that, and even early Cooper. I've seen that Blackie Lawless footage of him freaking out on you. Yeah, what a dick. You like Iggy? Don't hate him. I met Iggy. He lives here on the Miami Beach, and I was working at the moment, and he walked by me, and I said, Iggy, and he was okay. He was a cool dude. But I know there's a lot more people, like my co-host on Rock and Metal Combat Podcast, deserves to meet him way more than I do, because he's a huge fan. What was your favorite concert? Mine was Stryper. I love Stryper. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Stryper rocks. Van Halen Fair Warning Tour, hands down, best show I ever saw. I've seen Stryper a lot of times. I think Stryper is better now than they were in the 80s. Their albums are better now. The Fallen is my favorite Stryper album. But No More Hell to Pay fucking kicks ass. Sweet Still sounds great today. Yeah, I think Stryper is fucking awesome. They just have a fucking stigma because of the Jesus God thing, which I don't think they do much anymore. They still sing about God, but they kind of like allude more. But back then it was a Jesus King, King of Kings. I mean, it was just a little too fucking repetitious, but I think they're way better now, musically too. That song Yahweh, godly. Probably the best song ever. Would you have taken a ride on Tommy Lee's roller coaster if he chose you on the tour like he did like 5 years ago? Yeah, why not? Uh, I like Tommy Lee's drumming. I think he's a great drummer. If Tommy and Eric Singer had their own makeup, would you this era be looked upon differently? I think so. You got that right, John Holt. Yahweh is phenomenal. What a song. You know, if Yahweh was written by some other band, like if Iron Maiden wrote Yahweh, everybody would be fucking praising it like crazy. Touch Too Much is good. Let There Be Rock is better. Did you see the music video? I saw Let There Be Rock. Oh yeah, yeah, where Bond's a preacher. Yeah, and I saw the movie Let There Be Rock in the theater back in the day. Which ballad do you prefer? I Still Love You or Hard Luck Woman? Hard Luck Woman. I Still Love You. I love the studio version. Live version, it annoys me to no end. What's your favorite Buckethead album? I can't answer that, dude. There's so many of them, and I don't even know titles. I have a bunch, but I can't even name a title now. Wasn't there one like Hell in the title? Something like that. Fave song off The Elder is Under the Rose. What album are you doing on Rock and Metal Combat Podcast this week? Rock and Metal Combat Podcast this week is canceled because my computer, I talked about it earlier, had some kind of motherboard problem, and I lost all. We had like 7 episodes, and I lost them all. So we got to redo them. So it's canceled this week. It was supposed to be down NOLA. All right, let's see here. Vieira Vault rules. Thank you so much, dude. Chuck H. I'm glad you checked it out. Best UFO album, Stranger in the Night and Obsession are my 2 favorites. Touch Too Much is my favorite AC/DC also. Right on, James. Dude, same here with the Under the Rose. The choir singing on the verses, haunting as fuck. Great song. You know, what's weird about that song is Eric Carr wrote it or co-wrote it, whatever, and he hated how it came out. I bet his version was more rocking. What do you think of the Misfits? Love them. I love the Misfits. I opened for the Misfits. Speaking of Stryper, I asked you about them last week, and you said that you didn't care for the... Oh, fuck. Now I lost that comment, dude. Can I go back? All right, there it is. You didn't care for the chorus to Take It to the Cross, and I agree, but did you hear the latest song, Sorry? Yes. And Mark, I listened to Take It to the Cross today, and it's not that bad. It's weird as fuck. But you know what it kind of reminds me of? Overkill. And I love Overkill. So I'm like, you know, it's just weird to hear Stryper do that, but I think it's pretty cool now. Take It to the Cross, take it to the cross. It's so out there. Do you think Kiss would do a final tour with Ace and Peter? No. With Ace, yes. Peter, no. I had a compilation tape that had Balls to the Wall, Soldiers of the Command on it. I was a little kid. It turned me into a metalhead. Fuck yeah. 2 great songs. I just saw Udo last week, and it was awesome. I had a compilation. Oh, wait. I remember, man, I'm getting cross-eyed. That's how tired I am. I know when my eyes are getting like that, I'm getting tired. It's almost bedtime. Shit. I remember one of your videos, you said that you're not a fan of Van Hagar, but if you had to choose... Fuck, man. These questions are going by too fast. If you had to choose, what would be your favorite song? Human Beings. I like that one. Ralph, have you listened to all the Vault yet? Yes, I have. And I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. Your thoughts on Shocking Blue with Mariska Veras Years? I don't know what that is. Fave song off Crazy Nights? No, no, no. And that song sucks. That's how much I like that album. People can't hang nowadays. Peter can't hang. Yeah, I know. Did you ever see footage of Peter Criss' final show? I believe I have it. Wasn't it that Final Kiss, something like that? And it was on one of those Kissologies, wasn't it? Well, no. Oh, you mean the final show with him and Tommy Thayer? No. What about Van Halen, Sammy Hagar? Do you dislike the most? I'm not a fan of his lyrics. Yeah, the lyrics and the music, and I'm not blaming only Sammy. Eddie's responsible as well, if not even more than Sammy. But Sammy's just his voice grates on me. I hate his voice. I saw Kiss when I was 12 at Nassau Coliseum. I was only one standing on my chair. Nice, dude. Have you ever seen Rollins Band? Intense shows, man. I saw him once open for Ozzy. What Mox Nix is? Was Mox Nix a kick-ass band? I don't know who Mox Nix is. If you had a chance to meet Eric Carr, what would you say to him? I love what you did on Creatures of the Night, dude. You're fucking awesome. I think that'd be the first thing I would say to him. Let's see here. Hi, Dr. Fuck. Hi, Dr. Fuck. Where did you find the deluxe version of Black Sabbath's album in 7-star? I'm having a hard time finding it, and I really want it. I think it's out of print, bro. I got it when it first came out online. I bought it online. I'm enjoying your Cheap Trick reviews. What do you think of the album All Shook Up? Fucking love that album. You'll find out in a couple months how much I love that fucking album. I mean, I love that album. Probably the most underrated of all Cheap Trick albums. That and Cheap Trick 97. Or was it 96? The self-title from the 90s. Do you like Manowar? Fuck yeah. Love Manowar. What do you think Cheap Trick were never... Why do you think Cheap Trick was never an arena act? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know how, Smashing Pumpkins and U2 are, arena and stadium acts, and Cheap Trick is, like, lucky if they even get to open for you, though. Easy-O over Loudness? No, I prefer Loudness. I like Easy-O, though. Ticket to the Crowd grew on me the more I hear it. You're right. He does sort of sound like Bobby Blitz when he does it. Yeah, right, dude? That's what I thought of today. I go, dude, this reminds me of Overkill. How different do you think Kiss would be if Eric Carr was still alive? They'd be the same because Gene and Paul call the shots. A Dark Light is my favorite Ace song. What's yours? My favorite Ace song is Snowblind. But Dark Light is the most shredding guitar solo he's ever done. I like Montrose, but not a big Sammy fan. Sammy's autobio is pretty good. Sammy's autobio I didn't read, but I know parts of it, and it's complete fiction. I love All Shook Up too. Fuck yeah. I remember asking you on your live stream you did a few days ago about Whitesnake. Would you consider doing a review on the album that you like by them when you have time? Yes, and what a lot of people ask me, would you do review this, do review that, and dude, my podcast we reviewed Whitesnake, and we have a review up every week, but people just know me for YouTube, but you get more off the fucking podcast. We take our time and dissect it, and it's way over an hour. So most times 2 hours. Do you have the End EP from Sabbath? Yes, on CD. Somebody gave it to me. Nice enough to give to me. Do you think King Diamond will tour for the anniversary of them or Conspiracy? No, though that would be sweet. I love both of them. I hear Bunny Carlos. Hold on. I hear Bunny Carlos gets a quarter of the money every time Cheap Trick. Yes, he's still partners. Dr. Fuck, what do you think of Rat? I love the EP. I love Out of the Cellar, and I love Infestation. All the other albums had a song or two I liked, except for I didn't like Detonator or what was that other one? Collage. I thought those were terrible. What's the worst album of the 80s, metal or rock? I'm gonna, of what I know of, I'm gonna have to go with Hysteria by Def Leppard. Absolute trash, in my opinion. Absolute. All Shook Up is definitely the best Cheap Trick album besides the '70s stuff. Gage King, I have to agree with you. Nah, Easy O blows away anything Loudness ever did. Like that's like your opinion, dude. Clam Bake. I never seen that Elvis movie, John. What do you think is better, Dark Side of the Moon or The Wall? Let me put it this way. I think The Wall is the greatest album ever made. So that would answer that question. Primal Rock Primal Rock Rebellion was a disappointment. I don't know that one. Any big hair sucks it all to the end of it. Hysteria poop. Yep. Hysteria pop. Do you like the two Rat Child America albums? Those are some of my most listened to albums. Believe it or not, I mean, I know them, Climbing the Walls and a couple other songs. And I even saw them live a couple times. Never really looked into them, but I didn't think they sucked. They were pretty good live. Winger shite. Yeah, I'm not into Winger. What is your favorite Paul Stanley song? Detroit Rock City. Do you or know someone who ordered the Vinnie Vincent box? No, I didn't. And that Vinnie Vincent box thing, when he gave it his excuse why he didn't do it, everybody would have should. I noticed a dislike. Everybody, nobody questioned Vinny saying, "Hey, dude, why didn't you return the fucking money?" People were scared to hit him with the hard question. I would have done it. Vinny, why didn't you return the money then? It sucks. Def Leppard doesn't play any of the first three albums ever. It sucks seeing them live. Yeah, no shit. No, they play shit from Pyromania. And on occasion they'll play like Let It Go or something. But it's still not good. You need Pete Willis in the fucking band. Steve Clark. I'm from Sweden. Well, I'm glad to have you here, the good car. What's your favorite concept album, The Wall? It's my favorite album of all time. Best Kiss song with worst lyrics, Mr. Speed or All American Man? Out of both those songs, I like, man, I don't know. That's pretty much a tie. I think both those songs are amazing. But if you ask me, Take Me has even shittier lyrics. I love that song too. Put your hand in my pocket, grab onto my rocket. Do you think Motley Crue will come back? I think they will. I don't, Zoo Nation. I have a feeling they really mean it. Who the fuck is Guy Man Dude? He's some guy in the 80s. Believe he worked with Paul Stanley on the Shocker soundtrack. Am I right? I think so. Last question. When I was get back to work, my two gay podcasts are Almost Human and Pod of Thunder. Would you do Pod if asked? Yeah, of course. Which metal song musician do you hate the most or irritates you the most? I don't like to speak bad of the dead, but Scott Weiland kind of annoyed the living piss out of me. And Billy Corgan. And Marilyn Manson. Those three. The trifecta of suck. Good night, Carla from Down Under. Have a good one. Metal sucks without Dio. Yeah, brother. I miss Dio so much. Do you like Mastodon? P.S. The Wall is cool. No, I'm not a Mastodon fan. Sorry. Thoughts on Ronnie James? Ronnie James was the nicest guy I ever met in any band. Primal Rock Rebellion is Adrian Smith's solo band. Oh, no wonder I never heard of it. Take Me, painful lyrics. Yes, it is. I love the version of Black Diamond on Double Platinum. Me too, more than the original version. You notice this eye's closing while this eye's staying awake? What do you think of Ghost? I love the very first Ghost album. Don't forget that Green Day guy totally sucks. Oh my God. Tell me about it. Do you have the time to listen? No, I don't have time to listen to you. What do you think? Do you think Paul Stanley will sing with Gene at Vault or just say hi and chalk? I think he'll hang out. He might even sing. I think he won't do what Peter Criss did. Did you see Roger Waters with The Wall live 2 times? Phenomenal show, one of the best shows I ever saw in my life. I think She's So European is one of the worst Kiss songs. It's definitely a song I don't like, but worst, one of the worst. I can think of many worse, but it's a shitty song. That's true. Black Diamond on Double Platinum, dude. There's a lot of songs on Double Platinum I like more on there than the original studio. Like all those songs off the first album. Deuce sounds better on Double Platinum, and so on. Like old school, check out Horizont. Will do, brother, if I remember. Is Gene Simmons a Trump fan? I would think so. Do you think that there is a backmasking on the Elder? I don't know. Never really thought of that. I never really heard it either. I hate how Paul Stanley produces the last 2 Kiss albums. They needed a real producer. I love Monster. That's all I can. I am blessed. I am totally blessed with not knowing what's good and bad production. I think that's a blessing. Favorite solo album from each member. My favorite Peter Criss solo album is pretty much all 4 78 albums are my favorite because I didn't like Asshole. I even thought that horrible Gene Simmons 78 album is better than Asshole. So I would say straight across the board, the 78 solo albums, those are their best. All right, Mark, make those big bucks, my friend. Good night, brother. Oh my God, I love Double Platinum. Double Platinum's my first Kiss album, and it's very special to me. I wish Eddie and Alex joined. Least favorite Ozzy Randy Rhoads song that's not Crazy Train. I love Crazy Train. And I hate saying this because I love the song, but if I was to pick what's my least, it would be Little Dolls, and I love it. I just think all the other songs were better than Little Dolls. Yes, even No Bone Movies. Least favorite Ozzy. Do you sing Kiss solos? Yeah, I do actually. I'm a pretty Latina escort in San Diego. Book me for a good time, guaranteed. Mimi, just come to Miami Beach and book a time with Dr. Fuckalicious. I will fuck you for free. That's right. Don't charge me. If you want a good fucking. I mean, I don't know if you'll think it's good, but believe me, I will think it's good to fuck a hot Latina. And by the way, if you want to, get somebody to book, do it around San Diego. Chances are nobody here is from San Diego. Am I right, people? Anyway, thank you, Mimi, and I'm very proud of you. I love whores. And I'm not saying that as a joke. I love slutty girls. You guys are the best. What's worst Ozzy Sabbath song? I hate Rock and Roll Doctor. You know what? I'm not a fan of Rock and Roll Doctor either. I think that and She's Gone are my least favorites. What do you think is the heaviest song on Ace's solo album, Snowblind? The reviews of the shitty albums are the funniest. Thanks, Amick. I'm missing some questions here. Thoughts on Eddie Trunk? Eddie Trunk, yeah, I gotta fucking... Oh, this Mimi's a fucking spam thing. What's worse, Bang Bang You or Lonely as a Hunter? Bang Bang You. And Lonely as a Hunter is quite painful. Thoughts on Eddie Trunk? Okay, Eddie Trunk, I think... Well, number one, I can stump his ass. Easily. Easily. Eddie Trunk, I think, is a guy that's just stuck in the past. You could play him a song that he would have loved if it came out in the 80s, but since it's not from the 80s, bands, there's a lot of good new bands out there. He would never give a chance to. He's too stuck in the past. He's like all my friends I grew up with. Whoops. 1 second, guys. I dropped my keyboard. Anyway, yeah, I met Eddie Trunk. He's an alright guy. He did an ID for my show, but he's a little too stuck in the past. Alright, enough of this Mimi bitch. Let me get rid of her. Remove. There you go. No more Mimi. Hey, Dr. Fuck, I'm a Ronnie James Dio Black Sabbath fan, but because of your love of the original Sabbath so much, I finally went out and got Paranoid on CD and the other day, and it rules, man. Best song is War Pigs. Right on, Kiss Kobo. Keep going, dude. Get Volume 4 and Master Reality next. And then, no, get Sabotage next. Then those other two. Get them all. Do you think Accept is better off with Mark singing, or do they need Udo Beck? I think they're killing as they are right now. I do agree as well, but I wouldn't bitch if Udo came back. But yeah, fucking Blood of the Nations, best album of 2010, hands down. And Stalingrad and the one with the bull and that last one, good albums. They're still good. Okay, let me keep going. I know there's a lot of questions here I haven't gotten to yet. What do you think is the... Oh, I answered that one. I always wonder what Kiss would have sounded like if Tom Warman produced them in 1979. I bet you it would have sounded better. Worst Ozzy Sabbath song? Okay, I already answered that. What do you think of Cheap Trick in Color 1997? I hated it. I did like, I think it was Clock Strikes 10 was pretty cool on there. But the rest I didn't hate it. Live at Budokan rules. Alright. Yeah, I agree. Sorry, play the talking part at the end of I backwards. Oh, okay. Didn't realize that. I'll check that out. Would you like to have seen a few more Kiss albums with Vinny? Fuck yeah. I wish Vinny would have stayed the whole time. Well, you know those albums would have been better with Vinny. The fucking guy's a great songwriter. Hello, Shifty V2. What's your favorite Jimi Hendrix song? Good question, dude. There's so many I love. Never really thought of what would be my favorite Hendrix song. Maybe Axis Bold as Love, the title track. Remember when Ted Nugent was on Miami Vice? That was cool. Yes, I did. Damn Gravity. Oh, because of my keyboard. Ralph, I forgot to ask you last time. Do you like that classic metal show? You know what? If you would have asked me this last week, I wouldn't have had an answer for you. But just so happens, I did hear a recent episode, and yeah, it's pretty good. And the guy on that show is a stand-up guy because I bet him $100 on a bet that Sammy Hagar would be back in Van Halen in 2017. He lost the bet and he paid me. So he's a stand-up guy. Can't remember. I know there's two guys on the show. One of the two. Stand-up guy. So he's not no mooch. A highlight of watching your... And by the way, that $100 went to Make-A-Wish Foundation. Which I if I'm going to plug any charity, I mean, everyone's good. But Make-A-Wish Foundation, I have sunk a lot of money into it because I really think that's an amazing, amazing foundation. You know, for dying kids, people dying, their last wish, man. Come on, man. That's a great, great cause. Have you ever heard Sirith Ungol? I own 2 of their albums, and I dig them. A highlight of watching your channels when you threw the Hot in the Shade TV. That was a highlight of my life. Do you know anything about the Lifesling Lee rumor on the Eddie Trunk part thing that will happen? No, I haven't heard. I've heard that they're looking to start something, but I haven't really heard anything. Chris or Neely? Is that the name of the 2 guys from... I think it was Chris. What was his last name? If you say his last name, I'll know it. I think it was Chris Atkin, right? Something like that. That's the guy. I think that ain't that his name? So I like to let everybody know. Chris Atkin is a man of his word. You know? He's no douchebag. Do you think anyone... I think Eddie Trunk kisses too much ass, but I am a fan. I listen to Cyrus Volume almost every day. Yes, he is. And he's a name dropper like I've never. This guy's a friend of mine and a friend of me. I don't listen to Eddie Trunk much. I did for a little while, but I don't know. Dr. Fluck, do you collect the new Kiss vinyl releases? They are so nice. No, I don't. I mean, I have. If you're talking about the 180 gram, yes, I have them all now. Even Crazy Nights. I have Crazy Nights over there sealed. I don't think I'm a completist, so I bought them. Favorite Twisted Sister album is Live at Hammersmith, but if you're talking studio, You Can't Stop Rock and Roll. I'm Scott, remember? Yes, Scott. Oh, that's right, from last week. I yelled at you when I was wrong. I apologize again for the 100th time. What's your thought on the future of Van Halen? I mean, what's going on with them? I think they're done, dude. I really do. I think it's over. But who knows? You know, if Van Halen was to die, if Eddie was to die tomorrow, he'd be like Hendrix, a fucking new album every year. Because you know that guy owns the studio and they haven't done shit, so you know that guy's been recording forever. I bought the complete at Budokan that came out the whole concert in DVD, but I have yet to watch it. Watch it, dude. It's cool. Even though the DVD, there's some songs missing. I like Axl Rose in AC/DC. He sang better than Brian on the last tour, and Axl sang the songs in the original key and sang deep tracks. Well, Zoo Nation, you and I are in that little tiny minority where we prefer Axl in the band than Brian. And I agree. I saw that tour. Holy fuck, was Axl amazing. And I'm not even the biggest Axl Rose fan. But I gotta say, man, he's a perfect fit for AC/DC. But everybody's going nuts with, you know, the new rumor that they're recording a new album together. And I'm like, please, I hope it is. Chris Atkin, yes, that's the guy. That's the guy that paid. Did Vinny save Kiss? You're damn right he did. Who's your fave? Eric Carr or Peter Criss? Describe their drumming styles compared to each other. I prefer Peter Criss. Peter Criss was more of a swing, jazzy player, where Eric was more of a, you know, Bonham type. I love them both, but there's something about Peter Criss's drumming on Dress to Kill and A Kiss Alive that right there just makes me his favorite. Like Peter Criss, my favorite drummer. Do you remember when Ralph Mouth was on Chips playing? Hell yeah! I believe the name of that artist was Maloik. Am I right? Where he was wearing the Kiss makeup. Oh yeah, that's a classic episode right there. Wasn't his name Maloik or something like that? You know, my drummer has a shirt of that character, Maloik. Scotty Ian really irritates me when he talks. I can't stand him. You know, somebody was asking earlier who's like the biggest dick rock star. I forgot about Scotty Ian. What a prick. That guy's a dickhead. Total dickhead. You like Warlock? Hell yeah. I love Doro Passion. Triumph and Agony, is that the name of it? Love that fucking album. I Rule the Ruins. Good shit. Will you ever see any more Sabotage shows or TSO? The closest we'll get any more TSO just isn't as good. Big Sabotage fan. I don't know if we'll ever see a Sabotage show, but fuck, man. No Chris Oliva. It's not Sabotage. I'm an SMF. So am I, Jeff. Are Paul and Gene Mossad agents? I don't know what that means. Ralph, here one for you. Have you ever heard of a thrash band called Dementia from Wisconsin? No, I haven't, dude. You have a favorite tour? A Kiss tour? The Reunion, hands down. I wonder if Malcolm Young will be credited on the new AC/DC album. Do you think they use Malcolm riffs? Wait, hold on. Yeah, stored. I hope so. I know they use a lot of Malcolm riffs on Rock or Bust. And I love Rock or Bust. I think that's a good album. And I'm not a big fan of like later AC/DC, but that I think is a good album. Very overlooked. Yes, you're right, Amick, he did. I respect your opinion on Peter's drumming, but man, I just listened to Creature of the Night album, and Carr's drum is fucking amazing. Yeah, like I always say, dude, just because I prefer one over the other doesn't mean I dislike. I love fucking Eric Carr. Do you like Manowar? You asked somebody asked that already, and yes, I am a big fan of Manowar. Love Manowar, especially Kings of Metal, my favorite, and Battle Hymns, and Into Glory Ride. Mm. Dudes, I got a fart. Oh man, that felt good. Oh. Thoughts on the movie Detroit Rock City? If you've seen it, while pretty cheesy, I think it's very entertaining. Logan, I absolutely love that movie. Saw it in the theater. There was like 5 people there. Box office bomb. Good movie. I own the DVD. I own the Blu-ray. It came out on Blu-ray too. Why are Kiss fans loyal so annoying when someone critiques the band? Kiss are not perfect. They make mistakes. Zoo Nation, I gotta tell you, dude. I get attacked so much, but you know what I've noticed too? On percentage, about 90% of Kiss fans are super cool, but those 10% are fucking idiots. They can't take somebody. How can you not like My Way? You're not a real Kiss fan if you don't like Crazy Nights. Yeah, well, you know, hug on these nuts. You got that right, Gage. I agree. Chris Oliva was awesome. I saw his very last show. I talked to him 2 days before he passed away. What a fucking bummer. Ralph, do you go to any of the summer festival concerts? If so, which one? I go to Rocklahoma every year. I go to, you know, if it's interesting. I've been to a couple Ozfest ones, and there's this one that happens here at Meisner Park that I went to because Cheap Trick was there. I've been to a few. But we don't have like Rocklahomas or anything like that here. Okay. I never understand why Kiss fans attack you for your opinion. It's crazy. I know, Zoo Nation. They're fucking retarded. But I love deleting them, like banning them when they get stupid. Because, you know, 99% of people that get annoyed with me have to, like, you know, throw out insults and shit. It's like, do I need this idiot ass bag, ass nugget on my fucking review page? It's not like I came to you. You're my bitch. You come to me and you're going to bitch at me because I have an opinion, you fuckwad? Fuck you. Crawl back in your mom's pussy instead of banging it. I know. You like AC/DC with another Aussie band, Rose Tattoo. Rose Tattoo, I don't know too much of, but what I've heard, like Rock and Roll Outlaw and stuff like that. Angry Anderson, pretty good stuff. Should look more into it. Ralph, do you like the band TKO that did the album Below the Belt? TKO was on Combat Records. And to tell you the truth, I don't remember what they sound like. I'm pretty sure I heard them, though. Crazy Nights was pretty shitty. You're being nice. You're giving it way too much credit. It wasn't pretty shitty. It was very shitty. Well, in my opinion. You're right, Logan. There are a bunch of pussies. Are you aware that there are numerous versions of Back on the Streets? Yes, I know John Norum did it. Ace Frehley did it in a demo. Of course, Vinnie Vincent. There is a demo with Paul Stanley I haven't heard. And yes, I understand a couple other bands did it as well. I'm weird. I like Crazy Nights. You're not weird, Scott. You like what you like, brother. You know? Like the great Mike Muir says, just because I don't like it doesn't mean it's no good. I mean, for God's sakes, I could tell you some albums. I like Monster. So, you know. And fuck anybody that tells you you're wrong for loving Crazy Nights. Fuck them. You know? What's your least favorite AC/DC Bon Scott song? Fuck, that's a tough one. Because I love Bon so much. Okay, all right, let me think. Oh, you're killing me, dude. There's no such thing. There's no such thing as a bad Bon Scott song with AC/DC. There's just none. I could tell you ones I like more than others, but that'll make that one sound bad, so I don't want to do it. So no. Cheap Trick is Rocklahoma this year. Well, Jeff, if I lived there, I'd be hanging out with you at Rocklahoma. I agree with you, Dr. Fuck. I love Kiss, but I'm not a person that loves every single song on the album by them. If I don't like it, I'm upfront like you. You have your opinion about the albums, you know. Of course, dude. I mean, we all have to be. I'm sorry, dude. You know, to me, there's no band better than Black Sabbath. But shit, I'll point out when they release a clunker, which doesn't happen often. But Bon Scott was a racist. He hated abos. What's an abo? And as far as I know, he's no racist. But whatever. If he was, whatever, dude. He's dead. So you don't have to worry about his racism anymore. I love Bon Scott. I thought he was the best lyricist in the world. If he was a racist, that has nothing to do with music with me. He didn't write about lynching people and, you know, the prose of Hitler. So, you know, therefore I loved him. Who have you seen play at the Night Center? You know, that's cool, Marty. You're from Miami? I get the Night Center and Guzman mixed up, but I believe Saxon and Triumph I saw at the Night Center. That was probably the best show I ever saw there. I didn't go there that many times. Headbangers Ball was there. Headbangers Ball, Anthrax, Halloween, Exodus, and Metallica, and Queensrÿche and Justice for All was there. I believe they were all at Night Center, or was it Guzman? But either way, if I had to pick my favorite one, it was definitely Triumph and Saxon. I believe that was at the Night Center. Hey, Ralph, how come YouTube didn't post last week's live show? I wanted to watch it again, but it's not on. You know why, Ace, man? Because I believe it's because I played copyright material, I think. Okay, let's keep going. Do you know why Cold Hearted Man wasn't included on Power Age? It's a killer song. That is true. And you know, I have on vinyl, and I bought this back in the early 90s, late 80s, this box set that had all the AC/DC vinyl, and it brought that on Power Age. And, oh, what song is missing off Power Age? I think not Kicked in the Teeth, Up to My Neck is not on there, and it was replaced by that song. And I agree. I love that song. Oh, okay. I can tell you what's my least favorite Bon Scott song. I wasn't a fan of that song called Touch Too Much. Not the one on Highway to Hell, but the one that came out on Bonfire. There's a whole different song called Touch Too Much. Completely different than the Highway to Hell version. I mean, completely. Lyrics, music, everything's different. I didn't like it. So there you go. I found a Bon Scott song I didn't like. Favorite piece of Kiss merch that you own? I guess it would be the Kiss trash can from the 70s. I don't know if you have seen it, but Gene has a poster that he's visiting Nashville for the Vault and no Vinnie Vincent on there. I would be really upset if he doesn't show up. Jake, if I was to shake the magic 8-ball, I say he's gonna show up. I do wish Crazy Nights. All right, wait, hold on. By the way, I'm going to be leaving soon, guys, so I don't know if I'm going to get to answer all your questions. And I feel bummed about that. I don't like to leave my people hanging, man, because you are my people. Give me 1 second, dudes. I'll be right back. Uh-oh. Seems something wrong with my live feed here. Hold on. Can you guys still see me? Let me know, because my live feed's not showing. So write it in the thing. Okay, hold on. Let me scroll down to the bottom. Just let me know, people, if you can still see me. We can still see you. Thank you, Scott. Now let me scroll back to these questions. Heroes de Silencio. I don't know what that means, Double. Okay. Crazy Nights came out when I was in fourth grade, even though I knew that shit didn't sound like Lick It Up or Animalize. Yeah, it was shit. I do wish Crazy Nights wasn't so tinny sounding, but at sometimes I kind of like it, and I like Unmasked too. All right, not a fan of either, but I will say this: um, easy as it seems, after 38 years, I finally like warmed up to that song. Can you believe it? I changed my mind on that song. Boom, boo doo 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 doo. I like Hell or High Water and When the Walls Come Down off Crazy Nights. All right, bro. I'm not a fan of AC/DC. Bon Scott Carry Me Home. It's not bad, but not up to par with the other songs. Maybe that's why it was left off. You know, it was never released. But I like that song. Good little fun ditty. Let me see. I wouldn't want to live in Oklahoma. Well, dude, all I can say is I love, with all its fault and terribleness, I love living on Miami Beach. It's paradise to me. What do you think about the vault drama happening on Facebook? Is there? I don't know of any vault drama. Favorite AC/DC album? That would be Power Age. Nah, maybe Highway to Hell, actually. Ralph, do you like Halloween, the Detroit band that does the horror metal thing? I don't know them, dude. I don't know Halloween. What's your favorite Rock and Metal Combat episode? I love the Generation Swine when you guys make fun of Brandon so much. Cracks me up every time. She's your mother. Probably my favorite is when Ian fired Terrence. I'd have to think about that. I like the Dream Police one a lot too, because of Kansas City Hot Plate. I love that part where we talk about Kansas City Hot Plate. Hey, Dr. Fuck, would you create a Deep Purple channel like you do with other bands? New fan, by the way. Good idea, Nate. I did review In Rock on one of my separate channels. I don't know, maybe one day. Who knows? They got a lot of albums, though. Do you like Annihilator? Yes. First three albums are killer. I like Criteria of Black Widow. That's a great album. When Randy Rampage came back. Very awesome album. I'm picking my nose now, guys. Can you see that? I got a booger in there. Get out here. Get out here. No, booger, I'm hungry. I love the Animalize album, but I'm not going to attack you because you don't like it. I respect your opinion. And Tommy, I respect yours just as well, dude. I'm all for you liking Animalize. I have absolutely no problem with that. I don't like the scrolling thing on this YouTube. Like, what do you think of Rock Against Communism? Well, I hate communism, so it's a sticky situation because I don't like, I'm against communism, but I'm also against anybody being shut down for communist thoughts because this is America. And we're allowed to speak our mind. Even if you're a communist, you're allowed to speak in this great country. But as a child of Cuban parents and even visiting Cuba, fuck communism. And I look at it this way. If you live in America and you love communism so much, why the fuck you here? Oh, yeah, that's right, because you know communism sucks. Night Prowler is a creepy tune. I always imagine Richard Ramirez breaking in a house. Yeah, right? I love that song, even though that song's about, like, being a peeping Tom, you know? I think, isn't it? Okay. Okay. What the fuck is going on with Rat with the firing of Warren? All right. I'll tell you some inside information on that. They didn't fire Warren. This is what I understand. I don't know. It may be a rumor or not. But Warren got sick and tired because they just announced new rat dates, and Bobby Blotzer came out and sued him again. That Warren's like, you know what? I don't need this shit no more. Because what a lot of people don't know is that Warren is really rich because his family is part of that Mars bar, you know, the chocolate where Mars bars makes M&Ms and all that shit. He makes a lot of money, and all that money is being thrown into a lawsuit after lawsuit that he pretty much left the band. That is what I heard. So believe me, and you know it does make sense because who in their right mind would fire Warren DeMartini? It's retarded, you know. Thoughts on Kiss Rocks Vegas? I've never saw it, never seen it, so I can't say that. I just put on Music for Hangover in Dr. Fuck's honor. Right on, Jeff. Good live album. I love the version of Gonna Raise Hell on there. Really good shit. What would you think if Kiss released an album in the near future? Well, I'd have to tell you what I think about it when I hear it. Even, you know, as much as I like Monster, if it's anything like that, then I'm all for it. What's your opinion on Anvil? I was a big fan, well, still am a big fan of Forged in Fire, Metal on Metal. So when they, you know, and I kind of lost track of them afterwards, but then everybody started loving them because of the documentary, and I couldn't have been happier. That's a band that deserves to be around because they never gave up. Whether you like them or not, you got to fucking appreciate their dedication. If Kiss makes a new album, I hope they get an outside producer. Yeah, get Eddie Kramer. Well, you need Ace there for that. Criteria's a black, great album. Yeah, I loved your Armored Saint Vieira Vault. Great episode. Thank you so much, Ace man. I understand Gonzo and Jeff Duncan both heard that episode. Ain't that cool? Do you think they wanted Phil Rudd out of the band before the murder accusations? I don't think so. Well, the hitman accusation, right? He didn't actually murder anybody. Terror on Tour is a good campy slasher flick with the band looks sort of like Kiss. All right, cool. I never heard of that. Terror on Tour is accidentally hilarious. Sounds like something I like to watch. I love stuff that's so bad it's great. What's your opinion on Cheap Trick's Silver and Music for Hangover live albums? Love them both, man. It gives me chills when Robin Zander sings with his daughter. Time Will Let You Know off his solo album. I get chills. Do you like Scarface? Absolutely love that movie. And filmed right here in Miami Beach, man. Miami Beach, man. She's 103 years old. I'm off, Dr. Fuck. Sending love to you all the way from Australia. Fuck yeah, Tommy. Take care and look forward to seeing your live streams again and your videos. Thank you so much, Tommy. Have a good one, my friend. What are your thoughts of the thrash band Uncle Slam? I saw Uncle Slam a few times back in the day. Yeah, they're okay. They're a little more crossover-ish than thrash. Thoughts on King's X? It took me a while. I think King's X is a phenomenal band, though I got to be honest with you. I don't listen to King's X, but I do like them live a lot. Remember the band Spread Eagle? Fuck yeah, with Ray. What was the singer's name? Ray. Well, yeah, Spread Eagle was a local band actually. Ray something, good singer. Kiss should have made a black metal album. Boy, can you imagine? Actually, Paul Stanley can do some good black metal vocals now. Favorite Vault disc, dude, it's too fresh. I would probably say the one that starts with the Dynasty demos. I like that one a lot. I remember liking a lot of songs off that one. I love the acoustic version of Cheap Trick's Silver Magic. Cheap Trick Silver Magic. Oh, the acoustic track's on there. Thrasher Die going on tour soon, and are you still in any other bands? No, at the moment, I'm not in any. I mean, Combat is not really done. We do want to get it going again. But at the moment, Threshold Eye is my only band, and we're not going to tour anytime soon. We're in the process of making a new album, and it's really, really pulling teeth getting everything done. It will be done, but I don't even think it's going to be out this year. I was hoping it'd be, but 3 songs are done, and they're all 3 incredible. Oh, I got to fart again. Oh man, it was dry. Thank God. Uh, God, I hate scrolling this thing, man. I keep passing questions. Ralph, do you remember Kings of the Sun? No, I don't. I saw Kiss and Paul Stanley struggling so much through the show. They did Flaming Youth, and he butchered it. Man, that guy butchers everything these days. What's your least favorite Kiss and Cheap Trick album? Least favorite Kiss album is Crazy Nights. Least favorite Cheap Trick album is The Doctor. Heavy Metal Parking Lot. I jump his bones. I love Tony Mountain and Sabbath, but sometimes I wonder if it would have been better with Ray Gillen. What do you think? Yeah, probably, yeah. I like Ray Gillen more as a singer, but it might have been better. Yeah, you're right. I'm with you there. I got Woke Up in a Monster on vinyl. I actually really liked it. I got it too. I was happy they released it on vinyl finally. I think that's a great fucking album. You're All I Want to Do, Cry Baby, Girlfriend. There's a lot of good songs on that one. What's your daytime job? I just farted. I work a nighttime job. I work for the city of Miami Beach. A good, comfortable job. No labor whatsoever. And I get paid well. I'm sorry it's taking me a while to answer this. Can't wait, man. Fucking favorite song is Wake Up and Smell the Thrash. The video is fucking legendary. Thank you so much, Jake. I really do appreciate that, brother. Old Kiss sells out. Did Kiss sell out their tour in the 80s like they claimed they did in interviews? No. I'd say every fucking show I saw of Kiss in the 80s, it was not sold out. Some of them were really badly attended. Like Lick It Up. You know, everybody like, oh, the Lick It Up, you know, got them back on the charts and stuff, but there was not a lot of people at that arena. I work in Safety Harbor, Florida, where Robin Zander lives. His son plays a local barbecue joint recently here. That is awesome, Marty. I knew that Robin Zander lived up North Florida somewhere. Yes, I am a Misfits fan. Ooh, is that the end? That's the end of all the questions, bro. So, yeah, I guess I'm gonna sign off here. Who's next is great Who album. Yes, it is. I love that album. Going Mobile, Behind Blue Eyes, The Song Is Over. Of course, Baba O'Reilly and We Don't Get Fooled Again. Not one bad song. I have to agree with you. Ciao, Jeff. Ciao, everybody. Thank you all for this live stream. And do you like the Great Cat? No, I don't. I think she's ridiculous. When she first came out, I bought Worship Me or Die, and I was horrified how bad it was. I talked about Greta Van Fleet earlier. Not a fan. Say hi to Ian. I will, Zoo Nation. And Zoo Nation, I want to thank you, dude. I know you leave comments on a lot of the videos I put up at the Rock and Metal Combat podcast page. You're good people, you know, and so are you, Ace Man. So is everybody watching now. You're all good people. And, you know, I wish nothing but the best for you guys. And I don't take none of this shit for granted, dude. Any of you fuckers that, you know, watch my stuff, I'm very honored and humbled that you people like it. The albums with Tracy G, very underrated. Yes, Strange Highways is awesome, and we reviewed it on the Rock and Metal Combat podcast. Can't wait for the next one. Got so many questions for you. Just listening to you talk music, man. Thank you, Jake. The Lone Ranger rules. The Lone Rangers rule. Thanks, man. Only got up to go to the bathroom, and I'm still here. Peace from the UK. Thank you, brother. I'm going to be going to England next year, by the way. You're the coolest. No, you're the coolest. Billy Joel, Elton John. I'm going to have to go with Elton John. I love both, but I'm going with Elton John. Is that it? All right, my friends. I don't want to leave anybody hanging with questions, so I'll end it here. Again, thank you so much, everybody, and I'll do some more live feeds. So stay metal, stay heavy, my friend. And you have a good weekend too, Zoo Nation, and everybody out there. Thank you so much. Signing off. Bye.